And we back! Welcome to the last 82-0 challenge on NBA 2K22. This should be fun because we're working with all-time legends. The way this is gonna work, I'm gonna call out a position. Then we're gonna come over to this wheel and spin it, and I have to pick a person that fit the criteria. Hypothetically, if I say shooting guard and I land on the Bulls, then I can take Michael Jordan. But if I say shooting guard and land on the Warriors, I gotta take a shooting guard that played for the Warriors and build a team, a 5-man lineup that go on to go 82-0. We have yet to go 82-0. I'm like the last content creator on YouTube. This is the day. I feel it. So it takes a little bit of luck and a bit of strategy, man. All right, I'm starting off with center. Center feels like the best position, the easiest position to start off with. I gotta get a center in Toronto Raptors history. The best center in Toronto Raptors history. Wow, that sucks. I mean, the best center to ever play for the Raptors is Hakeem Olajuwon, but I wouldn't be getting that version of Kareem Olajuwon. I gotta get a player that played for the Toronto Raptors at that position and get that version of him. Now, I can mess around with the positions a little bit, right? So I could take Chris Bosh here, and though for the majority of his career he was a 4, he can run the 5. So I'm thinking that's our best case scenario. I'm taking Chris Bosh to run the 5. Yeah, that's not a good start. That's not a very good start. Love me some Chris Bosh, don't get me wrong. But all the great centers in NBA history, I'm going with small forward. All the great centers in NBA history, we got Chris Bosh, which is not ideal. I went small forward. You know who has played some 3 in his day? It's Giannis. Honestly, I think the all-time version of Giannis in NBA 2K23 or 2K22 is a small forward. So I would take Giannis. Chris Bosh and Giannis is actually a really good duo so far. I'll take that. Okay. We need a power forward. Power forward is what I'm going with next. We're going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, when I was growing up, there was this 3-headed monster at the power forward position I absolutely love. It was Dirk, number 1. He was my all-time favorite power forward. Then it was Tim Duncan. And then it was Kevin Garnett. NBA MVP, and I think 03-04 season. Of course, y'all know him to be the big ticket. And honestly, that's elite. That's great. I'm going to go with shooting guard now. We're going to take the best shooting guard available for the Gimme 76ers. Oh, the Suns. I think the best shooting guard in Suns history is probably Devin Booker. I'm trying to think, am I forgetting about somebody? But nobody comes to mind, and I don't want to waste too much time, so I'm going to go with Devin Booker as my 2. It's very early in Devin Booker's career, but he already has an All-NBA appearance. He's got an NBA Finals appearance. He's been really good. Obviously, point guard is left, and I got the OKC Thunder. And between Gary Payton and the lineage of the Thunder or Russell Westbrook, give me Brody, man. Give me Brody. So, Russell Westbrook prime, current Devin Booker, current Giannis, KG, and Raptors Chris Bosh. That seems like a team that can go 82-0. I love it. If you like videos like this, I've been doing a ton of videos that are similar to this without the 2K portion, but me building rosters and having fun like that on my Kenny 2 channel. The links will be in the description. I'm just telling you, you ain't gotta go over there and subscribe if you don't want to, but I'm just saying it's open for you. And I was right. The all-time Giannis as a small forward, so that fits perfectly. Even though I think the current version is slightly better, but I'm gonna go with him. I put them on OKC for the reason of Russell Westbrook. That's why, because Russell Westbrook was the last guy. Team looks good. There's no foul outs and there's no fatigue, so don't worry about people getting tired or fouling out of the games. Team looks good to me, bro. The team looks really good. The balancing on the offense feels elite. The defense with defensive player of the year Giannis, defensive player of the year KG, and then not terrible Chris Bosh. Good. We got some pure heart and hustle. We got some shot creation. Get my own bucket. We got a downhill beast. We got KG who can hit a 15-footer or dunk on you. And then Chris Bosh. Now this is, again, Toronto Raptors Chris Bosh. So this is slightly before he became a really good 3-point shooter. But he still was really, really nice. I'm not saying we're going 82-0 because, again, we haven't done it yet in this game cycle. But I'm saying I really like the team we built with all things considered. We about to be 3 weeks in and we ain't lost a game. Imagine this is all it took. Get prime. Oh, there it is. And it wasn't even close. We got dominated by Kyrie, KD, and Andre Drummond. Drummond? Who's our center again? Chris Bosh should be ashamed. Dang, bro, that sucks. We started off the season 11-1. That's not deep enough into the season for me to be like, this was a success. This better not be one of those 81-1 teams, because if so, I'm gonna be really, really upset. But I think we go back to the drawing board because I want to get as close to 82-0 as possible. But again, I know it's not really possible. And I forgot to actually I did turn off fatigue. So why are my boys over here? They tired. I turned off fatigue. I don't know. I'm just gonna simulate to the end of the season so we can see how many wins we got. Again, this looks like an 81-1 type thing, which is terrible that KD did that to us. And it's probably because he hated some of the people that's on my team. Season wrapped, KG averaged 25, 17, and 9 assists. KG out there playmaking like crazy. Giannis won Defensive Player of the Year. We lost 6 games. The last year we do this, I think I want to do 5 different lineups, because I think that's a good number. That last year I want to test a theory. Because whenever I do these 82-0 videos, people are always in the comment section, Kenny don't really realize that the coaching really matters. So in the last year, I'm going to fire whoever the coach is on the team, and I'm taking in Michael Stafford, who is the perfect coach imaginable. He got A+ everything. A+ everything, the right system, and we're going to see how much that really works. And have I been really missing out on going 82-0 because I don't have the elite level coaches? Like Coach Mark Dayton, he ain't a bad coach. Okay, if you look at the stars, maybe he's a bad coach. But like his overall grades are like B+. Either way, 6 total losses. Let's get to team number 2. All right, this time around, I want to start off with a shooting guard. Give me the best shooting guard in the history for the Boston Celtics. Okay, this go a couple different ways. I could go way, way back and do like a Sam Jones. But I'm trying to figure out if there's somebody. I mean, Ray Allen, but that's like, that wouldn't even be prime Ray Allen. That's older Ray Allen. Ooh, let me think this one through, man. Legit, I think the best player for a shooting guard is going to be Sam Jones, man. Maybe not the perfect start, but we'll make it work. I don't even know what Sam Jones' overall will be in 2K. I don't even know. Oh, I'm going small forward here. Sorry, small forward. I keep forgetting I have to pick stuff. Best small forward in Phoenix Suns history? Shawn Marion is the first thing that comes to mind. But I don't want to have Sam Jones and Shawn Marion. That, compared to team number 1 that we built, that sounds terrible. But nobody else comes to mind. So we got Sam Jones at the 2, Shawn Marion at the 3. This spin, I'm going center. We need an elite level center to make this all feel right. Okay, I'll take Nikola Jokic. Oh, do I want to commit to him? No, I'm taking Nikola Jokic, 2-time MVP. Let's get our point guard next, man. So far, Jokic kind of saved it. The point guard can really put this above and beyond. Detroit Pistons, Zeke. I'll take Isaiah Thomas. That's elite. That's elite. Okay, this power forward spin means a ton. We need a Dirk. We need a Tim Duncan. We need a, I don't even know who. We're getting Portland Trailblazer, LaMarcus Aldridge. Is LaMarcus Aldridge the best thing that comes to mind? I think so, man. And in their history, I think it's LMA. So we got Isaiah Thomas, Sam Jones, Shawn Marion, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Nikola Jokic. I'm taking team 1 over team 2 every single time, but 2K is weird. You never really know. 6 losses on team number 1. We'll see how many losses this one gets. All right, when I look at it like this, it don't look too bad overall wise. We got a lot of players. Like, Shawn Marion's not going to blow you out on the offensive side of the ball. Like, he going to do his thing. Don't get me wrong. He has had good seasons, 20 points per game a couple different times. But I'm not looking at him to do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way about Sam Jones. But I'm wrong, I guess, because he averaged 26 one season. So I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. That last guy, Sam Jones, was way before my time. But hey, I remembered him enough to draft him, which is a great thing. 3 weeks in, we have not lost, baby. 4 weeks in, we lose to the Toronto Raptors. Womp womp. It's going to be OG and Pascal Siakam doing that. You know, we got Dwayne Casey as our coach, man, and maybe that was it. You know, Dwayne Casey really sold the bag on this one. I'm just talking. Again, I'm not completely sure. It would be crazy if that's true, that the coaching matters that much, that I've attempted to go 82-0 like 9 times this year, and the one little thing I had to do was just hire a better coach every time, and I would have done it a million times like every other YouTuber. Either way, run number 2 does look like it's going to be better than run 1, for sure. Are y'all ready to see one of the most insane stat lines imaginable? Jokic won MVP. He averaged 25 points per game, 15 rebounds, and close to 16 assists with 2 steals. Only thing that would have made this the most elite stat lines ever is if his shooting splits, his 3-point percentage, and his free throw splits were a little bit higher. This averaging minimum 15 at a big three, I guess he didn't get the 15 rebounds, but you get what I'm saying. It's crazy. I kind of want to see, 10 losses, by the way, for Dwayne Casey. I kind of want to see what the other players' stats look like because I don't really know what to expect from Sam Jones. I was talking trash, Sam. May you rest in peace, man. I was talking like you couldn't score like that. Mostly because I didn't know you can shoot. I didn't know the depth of your range, man. You played well before there was an actual line. He was an elite 3-point shooter, 47.5% on almost 500 attempts. Sheesh. He was really out there hooping. Zeke getting hella buckets with 16 rebounds or 16 assists as well. We had 2 people on our team average 15 plus assists, and then 1 dude averaging close to 10. We just need to go out there and win that championship. And I'm guessing, I'm feeling like we almost didn't make it out of the first round. Okay, we win, but dang, we almost didn't make it out of the first round. I think that this one, I got a little bit of repetition under me. This third team is going to be our best. This third team is going to be our best. Watch me cook with a starting center. I'm feeling Shaq. You know what I'm saying? But instead, wow, that's not amazing. I got like Rick Smits. I got Roy Hibbert. I got Mel Daniels, who only played in the NBA 1 year, but was an ABA legend. But he is in 2K as a center. Am I forgetting anybody else that was like an elite level center for the Indiana Pacers? I think I take Mel Daniels, man. I don't know anything about him other than the fact that he played for the organization. So and he's got a 90+ overall player in the game. Mel Daniels, welcome to the team, man. I do want to check my work on this one. Is there somebody that didn't cross my mind? I'm a little bit afraid to even check. Pacers, Mel Daniels, number 1, man. Mel Daniels, number 1. And I said Rick Smits and I said Roy Hibbert. Okay, I got all the top dogs. But come on, man. He's a 94. Elite. And we playing with the Pacers since he was our first pick. Send him to Indy to go there again. My second spin, I'm going with a point guard. Give me a point guard. Center and point guard duo is about to be elite. As we get Boston Celtics again. Is that Boston Celtics or is it Brooklyn Nets? I'll take Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd led the New Jersey Nets to 2 NBA Finals appearances. And you know what? Every time I mention that, whether it be on my podcast or just in worldly conversations, I always mention the fact that the Eastern Conference was so very bad back then, but you still had to win the games. And he won the games, and then he got to the finals, and they lost every time, but he did it twice. And I respect that. Some of you younger kids are saying I should have went with Kyrie Irving. I'm going small 4 here. But we taking Jason Kidd over Reed, especially this version of Reed. Small forward, Toronto Raptors. Like I said, I could play around with the positions a little bit. I'm going with Vince Carter. I almost went with DeMar DeRozan for some reason, but no. VC, the human highlight reel. Welcome to the team. Oh, you know what? I guess I could have went with Kawhi as well. Ain't no right or wrong answers. I think they have the same overall in 2K, or if it's not the same, it's like 1 more, 1 less. Even though Toronto got their only championship with Kawhi, I still look at Vince Carter as the small forward. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love for Kawhi for sure, but like, it's Vince Carter, man. It's Vince Carter. Do y'all know how many people in Canada was inspired by Vince Carter's play? I'm going power forward. You know, a lot of the younger generation, like there's a lot of Canadians in the NBA right now. A lot of them give Vince Carter the credit. I went with power forward, right? So we could go like Larry Nance Sr. We can go Kevin Love. I could go Bron. You know what? This is my rule now. This is my rule. If their secondary position on their card is not the position you want to put him at, then we can't do it. So I'm going to say LeBron. And if LeBron's secondary position is not a power forward, then I'm going to go with, I guess I'm going to go with Kevin Love, even though this is not the Kevin Love, not Minnesota Kevin Love. But let's see what they got Bron's secondary position at. LeBron James, welcome to the team. As you can see, secondary position is the 4, which means that he can run with my Indiana Pacer team. Right now, we looking solid. We need a center. No. We need a shooting guard. And you know what? I think we gonna get something great. Give me Lakers. Give me Bulls. This is our 82-0 team. Give me Boston again. No. You know what? Not no. Sam Jones just averaged like 30 points per game for us. I'm just saying no because I wanted somebody different. But we'll take Sam Jones back. Again, great defender and can score is what we just found out. So the team feels decent. Since I believe this might be the best team we put together, I'm going to go ahead and do the coaching thing that I mentioned, man. We're going to fire our guy, Rick Carlisle. And we're going to bring in Michael Stafford. As you can see, the perfect coach. The only thing he's bad at is with his money. He got a big contract from us. He bought a couple Lamborghinis. He don't even own that house. He's renting out. But this is the best coach in the game. So for everybody that say, Kenny, you got to get your coaching right. This looks wrong. That looks wrong. You got to get your coaching right. Well, we did that. I think if there's any team to go 82-0, it's this one right here. Here we go. Lock in the last 82-0 challenge in NBA 2K22. Will we get it done? Already, I think we referred to any of the previous two teams, but we lose by 30 to Gordon Hayward and Montrezl Harrell. Wow, we started off 17-0 in LeBron, Vince Carter, Jason Kidd. I felt like that run was about to be it. And unfortunately, the coaching didn't matter enough for us to go 82-0. I'd do it again on run number 4, but it didn't matter enough. Everybody has a triple-double. So LeBron did that as well. 4 losses. That's about as good as we've got. Not just in this video, but just in any video in general. 4 losses, man. Okay. All right. So next time we will bring in Michael Stafford again. I don't know if we'll draft a better team than that, but I'm trying my hardest. We win championships. That's a good thing, but that's not the part of the challenge. The challenge is go 82-0. Once we get to that postseason, I don't care. I'm starting off with center again. I need an elite level center, and I'm going with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, ladies and gentlemen. That's beautiful. I like going from center to point guard, so I'm gonna do the point guard one again. Give me elite level point guard. Washington Wizards, I have like Gilbert Arenas. I have prime John Wall. Is there somebody else I'm missing in their franchise history? If it's between Gilbert Arenas and prime John Wall, low key, I'm taking prime John Wall in this case, man. I'm taking prime John Wall. I don't know what his overall is going to be. And I would guess that Gilbert Arenas overall is probably better. But I would rather have prime John Wall. Give me a shooting guard and don't give me the Boston Celtics again, because if we get the Boston Celtics again, I'm going to scream. This time around, we get the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, so this is a world where we could get Ray Allen. So I'll take him. This feels like a bad run. This is my small forward. This feels like a bad run, but we got Kareem. So these last 2 picks can really make up for it. I will take... Oh, it was so close to giving me the Lake Show. I will take current Kawhi Leonard. And then lastly, our power forward. Give me the Spurs, and I feel good about this lineup. Give me the Spurs, and I feel good about this lineup. Instead, we're getting the Hornets, who's going to give us, what, Larry Johnson? Yeah, Larry Johnson. Okay. It's probably the worst lineup we put together so far. Ooh, they got Ray Allen with the fade, though. Oh, snap. Yeah, it's probably the worst lineup we got. Larry Johnson might be the lowest overall player we've drafted. I do have Michael Stafford again as the best coach in the game. Yeah, this is how you know it's bad. When they offer you Jalen Brunson and Spencer Dinwiddie for one of your legendary players, it's not a good sign. That sounds very disrespectful to grandmama, but I'm here. We lost to the Knicks. I knew this team wasn't going to be great. It is what it is. I'm going to let this run through. Then the last run is our last run. Or the next run is our last run. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Kareem Carrot, as you can imagine, we lost 9 total games. So, tied for the best record in the history of basketball. But in a challenge like this, just not enough. Let's go ahead and get this ring. Nope. See, that lets you know everything you need to know. This team lost in the playoffs. I'm done. All right, last time through is going to be legendary. I'm calling it now. Let's get unorthodox. I'm starting off with my small forward. Okay, starting off with small forward. Do not give us Washington Wizards. Okay, so we got Dominique Wilkins. That's an amazing start, Kenny. That's an amazing start. Dominique, welcome to the team. Next spin, we're going point guard. Point guard. Because we're about to land on Stay Rockets, stay Rockets, stay Rockets. Houston Rockets. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Houston Rockets point guards. Calvin Murphy, one of the greatest short kings in the history of Short Kingdom. But I'm moving James Harden over to the 1. Like I said, if it says on their 2K card that their secondary position is something, I'm taking it. And I can say without a doubt that James Harden's secondary position is a point guard, and this is prime James Harden. 36 point per game James Harden. MVP James Harden. Coming into the center. Give me the center. We're going to get our point guard, our center, and our small forward. Give me something great. We're getting OKC Thunder. Wow. Wow. OKC Thunder. Jack Sigma won a championship and is a Hall of Famer. Played for the Sonics in 72-ish. I forget exactly what year they won the NBA championship. I think Jack Sigma is going to be the best player available for what we got. I ain't taking Steven Adams. I'm taking Sigma, man. Jack Sigma. Power forwards, that's where we're going now. I mean, we need something to bring up our spirits. Power forward for the Orlando Magic. First thing that came to mind was Rashard Lewis. Oh, brother. Am I forgetting somebody over there? Do I take Paolo? No, I'm not taking Paolo. Rashard Lewis? I'm going to check, but I think Rashard Lewis is going to be our best option for a 4. Unless you want to take like Pat Garrity or something. At the 4, Rashard Lewis. Legit, man. Because technically, Shaq has a secondary center. You know, Rashard Lewis. Jack Sigma. What's Jack Sigma's overall over here? Rashard Lewis also counts, by the way, over here. I think we got to start over, bro. This is the last one of the video. The last 82 and no challenge in NBA 2K22. Jack Sigma and Rashard Lewis can't be my front court. I'm restarting. Even though we got Dominique and Prime Harden, who is a monster, I got to restart. I got to restart. So, hit me with the wheel. But no matter what, this is our only restart. If we get something worse, so be it. I just made a bad decision. I'm going point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. I'm going in traditional order. Point guard, we taking John Stockton. Next, we got our shooting guard. Give me Chicago Bulls, boy. Give me LA Lakers. They're giving me Portland Trail Blazers. I will take Clyde the Glide Drexler. 2 for 2 so far. Small forward is going to be who? Cleveland Cavaliers. LBJ. LBJ, welcome to the team. Okay. Power forward. Do not let me down. My power forward is going to be Prime Blake Griffin. Man. I'm taking Lob City Blake Griffin. And for our center position, give me Shaq, give me Kareem, give me somebody of that caliber. We're going to Detroit Pistons. I'll take Ben Wallace. Stockton, Drexler, Braun, Blake, and Ben Wallace. It didn't end amazingly, but it still got 4 guaranteed Hall of Famers and Blake Griffin, who's not a guarantee, but might have a conversation. I don't know. I kind of sold the bag on the prime Blake Griffin. I could have went with Kawhi. Oh, snap. I could have went with Bob Lanier, too. Dang. So I kind of fumbled my power forward and center. They were better options on the board. Dang, man. That's kind of rough for me. It's kind of rough. Because Kawhi Leonard, obviously, current Kawhi Leonard, who we've already used in this video today, can run 4. And I think I literally did it earlier, didn't I? Or am I bugging? I should have just went with Kawhi. And Bob Lanier gives us more size than 6'9", 6'9" Ben Wallace. But still, this is a really good lineup, man. But I'm just saying it could have been better. We take Blake, we put Kawhi in. Oh my God, we're unstoppable. But now we're stoppable now. All right, JB, you got to get fired. Michael, welcome back. Go ahead and make our 5-man rotations. And yeah, man. Good luck to the guys, man. Good luck to the guys. Again, it could have been better. I'm still mad at myself. And I probably will be mad at myself because this is our last chance to go 82-0 in this game cycle. And we didn't. And whoa, we lost 2 games in 3 weeks. So I don't know. Maybe the change to NBA 2K23 can get a brother finally to the point where he can go 82-0. But as of right now, we're going through another cycle without 82-0. LeBron won MVP, and we lost 13 games, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the highest of any team. So if you can win a championship, at least you're better than the last team. And you were. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like, and I will attempt to go 82-0 at the beginning of NBA 2K23. I'll see y'all in a few days. Peace.